So during the soak for fresh frozen, we are not so much soaking in the moisture sense. We are soaking in the heat sense, in the temperature energy sense. We're trying to, while working within basically a single degree, thaw the ice crystals that have formed within the plant's cells while keeping the water at freezing point. Time pretty much does this. I used to, years ago, think that the best thing to do was just wash immediately. Time's the enemy, it's a pretty common train of thought amongst hatch makers. But Aaron Waite actually changed my mind on this, where he was pretty adamant giving it this time to sit and melt those ice crystals made a huge difference on the quality of the material in that first pull. So we've been doing it ever since, and I've really found a massive difference versus just going for it. It also lets your ice melt in the vessel if you have excess. You're using that as your primary source of cooling, so that can kind of be a way to make the process a bit more forgiving.
How do you know when you're done soaking?
It's good to periodically check. There's a couple of states it goes through. And there's the slushy state, which is kind of the most dangerous one because it seems fine. If you look here and even feel it, there's like literally ice. This very small amount. This is fresh frozen fairly well. And you feel a lot of resistance. It doesn't want to open up. So a little bit more time. The smaller nugs feel much more ready. But even then up here, it's still feeling pretty solid, kind of crispy. So I don't want to fuck that up. We want to give it its time. There's a lot of give in the plant material, which is why we soak cured flour, so that we can get it to this similar fresh state.
And what are we looking for exactly then? You let me know when it's done?
It'll be soft and super pliable, so another 10 minutes probably.
And that's it. As soon as it's not crunchy, it's good.
For the most part, yes. There's other things you want to check.
Like what?
You want to check stems, particularly on dry material. You'll want to check the stem snap. You really want to make sure that there's no snap.
We're about to start here. Looking pretty good overall. Because we have such a small amount of plant material in the agitator right now, we're just going to start at a lower RPM. This thing handled, I think, a 26 kilogram wash. So relatively compared to fresh frozen the other day, it was a lot of dry trim. And so we're just looking for that ice to turn over there. I'm starting at like 444-ish. Give it a little bit of a push. You gotta go push that up. Now at this point, I like to either check to see where the impeller's at. It needs to go up a little bit, down. Right there is about pretty good. You can start to see the corners are creating that vortex.
Hi everyone, thanks for watching. If you found this video entertaining and you learned something today, please consider supporting us by clicking this button here. Much appreciated.